I recently had a meeting with some high-ranking Washington officials and high-ranking judicial officials, and they're some of the most optimistic people I've ever met, and they've always been. Yeah, we got trouble, but there's. And I was meeting with them, and as I walk into the meeting, the first thing they said was, "We're not going to make it." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can't say that on the air." And I'm like, "Well, I'm going to." But they're convinced that we are so far behind that we're not going to make it. And I don't believe that. I do believe that if we can wake enough people up, there's enough good people in this country that do have common sense. They do understand what our liberties are really all about. They do understand private property. They understand that it's racist to say all white people or all black people or all people that are purple are racists. There are enough people there. The question is, will they be brave enough to stand up? Will they be brave enough? We talked to a brave teacher from California today. She wanted her voice disguised because she's doomed if they find out who she is. This is really, truly what it means at the very beginning. What it means to say, with firm reliance, protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. We don't rely enough on divine providence. Not enough of us believe in divine providence. But if we live the way we're supposed to live, if we commit ourselves to follow in his footsteps, he does not want to see liberties lost globally. Those are things he gave to us. God created us and gave us these liberties. And he is not on the side of anybody who is trying to take the liberty away from anybody else. We must be on the side of liberty, which means even when we don't like somebody else's liberty, the way they're exercising their liberty, we have to stand up for them. Even if they're getting what they deserve and, you've been canceled. Who would have seen that one coming? We can't have that attitude. We have to stand with them. And we have to be peacemakers. But it is going to require us to stand. And I believe that this audience has been uniquely equipped. I just posted something from Headline News. We found a show of mine during the Bush administration where we were talking about critical race theory. We were talking about liberation theology. And it was when I first kind of stumbled onto it because of Jeremiah Wright. And I'm like, I don't even know what this is. We had an expert on, and we did 3 days on it. You can see that clip. It's about 5 minutes. You should watch it. It's why you're not surprised. Everybody else in the country is surprised when things happen, but you're not, because together we've been on this. But you've been prepared now to help others. Now is the time to stand, to not be silent, and to not go over the cliff with the rest of society.